Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Apex Investor, the daily update for Friday, September the 10th. Today's big loser was MRSN, negative 39%. Big winner was IC at 62% gain. Echo a close second at 52%. I want to take a closer look at IC so that we can all see what's going on here. Is this a pump and dump? The volume was incredible today, over 100 million. So what I'm trying to do here is to find the true level of support. Let's see, no pun intended, where that is. It's looking like $3 is really true support, even to $1. So from $0 to $3, but at the highest, looking at this 3-year chart, I think we're looking at $6. Actually, it's been steadily rising for quite a while, but just to be safe, let's look at the last 52 weeks. It does say 483. So that is a bit of a risk. So I'm going to say from $0 to $4 is your true entry point. And in the last year, you can see it did go down to $5. So maybe in the short term, meaning in the next year, we could see this go down to $5 again. So the true level of support, I'm going to say it's 0 to 4, but a medium difficulty level, not expert, is 4 to 5. And then your average investor, again, it's not a bad trade by any means, but this is just, if you're more bullish on IC, then you'd want to get in between 5 to, at the highest, 560. And you'll probably get that at that price when it goes down to 560. So it has been rising since July from 592 or around $6. So you know what, make that $5 to $6 just to be safe. So 5 to 6 for your normal average investor entry point. Again, that's not a bad entry point, but that is strictly for those who are very bullish on this. So $5 to $6, it'll go back down to 6. You can get this at that price eventually in the next 1 to 2 years, maybe even lower than that. And it went up to, what was that, 15? What was the high today? Looks like 15, $14, $15. 52-week high. It says 1094, but on the chart that is definitely smashed that number. But you could probably double your money just with this stock. So not a bad trade, but I don't know anything. I know next to nothing about them. So let's not even talk about them. I mean, to say I'm not going to comment on a company I know next to nothing about. Not that we're not going to talk about them. The Dow Jones, almost down by percent. We'll take a look at the trending stocks now. So McAfee is down 10% at $20. Bitcoin and all related crypto stocks are down today. Bitcoin is around 44,700 US dollars. Clover is down 7% at 859. So that's a bit of a taking the wind out of the sails there. But support, you're looking at $7, around $7.50 for Clover. So we're getting closer to that level of support. B Square is also down 7%. Wasn't a great day for most of the trending stocks. A lot of them are in the red. AMC was one of the only ones in the green at $50.16 at the closing of this trading week. And GameStop closed at $190.41. Let's take a closer look at Metamaterials Day. They finished in the negative, but not in a concerning way. It's only 2%, so they're down to 523. After hours, they're up. But looking at the day session was 508 to 563. So we hit 563 and then went back down. But that's to be expected at the end of the week. That is normally the pattern for pretty much every stock towards the end of the week. Volume was paltry, very little at, not very little, but half the average. So that's all for the trending stocks. Let's look at Reddit next. Okay, we've got two posts to review. Before I review them, I keep seeing the buy the dip being posted. Sure, you can do whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor expert, but is that really wise to buy a dip? What is a perceived dip? So metamaterials at 550 going down to 501, is that a dip? It is a dip, but is that the correct entry point? No. You want to enter in at 280 to $3. If you miss that boat, it's not too late, but you're risking a lot more. Good news is metamaterials is worth at least $10 to $20. So whether you're buying at 550 or $8, you're doing yourself a favor, but you're taking a risk. Buy as low as possible, 280 to $3. That's your apex investor entry point. Expert mode, I suppose you could say, and then the normal mode, medium difficulty, you'd want to get in between $3 to $4. And your average investor will probably get in any time, or any price between 4 to 10, because the fact is that this stock is going up. That's the reality. Metamaterials, we have 360,000 shares at the ask for the third time. So that is something to take notice of. That doesn't just happen out of the blue. How are there even any shares at this point? Well, naked shares. We know the shorts are manipulating this, and that's what's happening. People are short laddering. You have the shorts, the hedge funds short laddering. You've got these whales buying up, which is great. So we'll see what happens in the next week and next months ahead, leading up to the end of the year, where I do anticipate the stock will be at least, well, I'm not going to say double digits, but it's going to be higher than where we are now at $5 by December 31st, January 1st, 2022. Final post for the day. It says here, Metaverse market update for Friday, September the 10th, butterflies. Metaverse down 2%. The meta manipulation tour continued as 54% of the 14 million of metamaterials went to the dark pool. Sweeps were 21% up, 7% from the previous week. Today caused more damage to the hedgies' pockets. Okay, so he's leaving us in a cliffhanger there. I'm going to have to open it up. You wily person. Nice post. Thank you for your efforts. Okay, so I'm opening that up and to see what he's talking about. He continues here that today caused more damage to hedge funds' pockets because, number two, hedgies added another $20 million to their meta manipulation. Meta tab, moving it up almost $165 million. Remember, the data is not 100% accurate, but the numbers are higher as pre and aftermarket dark pool data is not normally reported. So enjoy the weekend. Next week's battle will be over the $6 strike price. Most puts are on the money, while calls have 28,000, over 28,000 contracts, which equals 2.8 million shares in the money. If we break $6, we add 1.7 million shares, increasing gamma squeeze probability, which leads to a short squeeze. If we hit $8, okay, it keeps going on. If we hit 8, what happens? Oh, if we hit $8, heads explode, diamond, butterflies, rockets. So his prediction, and I just subscribed or followed to this Twitter user, is if we break $6 next week, that increases the gamma squeeze probability, because he's saying a lot of these puts are on the money. Let me see the value here. I don't see the $6 anywhere. Strikes, okay. Puts, volume, last price. Okay, I don't see where he's seeing that $6. But in any case, that's his prediction. So all we have to do is hit $6 and then eventually $8. It is risky to put a date on these prices to say next week we'll hit 6 and then next month 8. We don't know. The best thing I can say, just to be frank and transparent and just really honest with everybody watching and listening, is when it gets to $6, it'll get there. When it gets to 8, it'll get there. But that's really lowballing the stock. We all know, at least I do, most of us know that the stock is worth at least $10. And just on regular hype, without any big news catalyst, this stock goes easily to 20. With a big news catalyst, we can see 30, 40, 50. 40 is pretty conservative, but I'm going to say 40. We might see 40 in the next 1 to 2 years. Actually, not 1 to 2, more like 3 to 5. But 1 to 2 years, we're looking at 20. I think $20 is very much in the cards in the next 1 to 2 years. So by 2023, let's just say September 2023, I think the stock will be in the $10, $20 range. It'll be at least in the double figures in 2 years' time. It's a long time to wait, but your patience will pay off, especially if you bought the stock at 280 and then you're cashing out or selling some of them at $20 plus. Yeah, that's $1,000, 1,000% profit for you. So thank you very much for your time. That's all for today. There wasn't really anything big, in my opinion, that we noticed. I think it was more to do with the other stocks. But overall, it was a good week. I think we're finding new normalcy now. We're no longer down in the pits, in the ditches, or down in the barracks, or how do you call it? In World War II, the trenches. We're not down there. $2, $2.80, $3. Like, we're struggling to break $3. No, we're not there anymore. We're not even trying to just break $3 to $4 anymore. We're not even trying to break 4. We're at 5 pretty consistently. We reached a new high overall for the last month. We're trending upward. This is biting very well for the stock. It isn't a stock that is jumping like 100% in a day. It's jumping 100% over the course of a month. So slowly but steadily, slowly and surely, looking at the relationships they have with the federal government, with many big players, this is not a stock you want to mess around with. And if I was a short, I would run away. I would not mess around with the stock and short it if I want to be successful. Yes, there are certain stocks you can get away with that with. Maybe Clover is one of those. They don't have the relationship with the federal governments that MetaMaterials does. So perhaps you're better off shorting Clover. But in any case, I don't think shorting is a good course of action to take. So in any case, that's all for today. Have a great week. May God bless you all, and God bless your investments.